Welcome to We Chat Football, a channel where we chat football. And yes, today we'll be discussing the whole meltdown that's happening at Arsenal right now, where Arsenal is a bit, um, yeah, they're going through a massive meltdown right now. Just a draw to Chelsea, and you think that they just bottled the league. No, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, okay, then this could be the settings of PTSD, and that's pretty much all I can say about that. Is just PTSD creeping in again from Arsenal. They are worried again about bottling the league to City because City um, has been um, pushing pushing them hard. So they're a bit worried. That's all I think that's happening. But I still can't get my head around it though. Like, why? Why are they so worried about it? City doesn't look good. They look like the best team right now. They will have you. They would easily tell you that they are the best team, without a doubt. They will tell you that they are the best team. But as soon as there is any little pressure put on them, then it is one of them that you see them looks like they are collapsing, and I can't get my head around it. At this point last season, when Liverpool were about this stage ahead um, from Chelsea, then we were comfortable. We were like, you know what, easy win. We're just gonna win this. We're just gonna win this easy. But this season, Arsenal are. I mean, they're at a good distance. It's not like they. It's not like it's a close one right now. They're still like 5 or 6 points. Yeah, 5 points ahead of Manchester City. 13 games in, and they're already starting to panic. They're already pressing the panic button. They're already worried about the fact that um, Arsenal, I mean City, might chase them down and win the league again. So you go certain places like YouTube, you'll see the meltdown. Oh, it wasn't good enough against Chelsea. We drew against Chelsea. Blah 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 blah. It's all happening again. It's all come crashing down again. And yeah, but at the same time, it's like just relax. Just take it one game at a time and see if you can get over the line. Big up Donnas, always here right throughout. Yes, yes, I know that we don't think Arsenal will win the league, but personally, I'm hoping that they don't. But at the same time, they're comfortably the best team right now in the Prem. Right? They don't concede a lot. They are winning. They look more consistent than City. They look more consistent than Liverpool. And if they're worried about this Chelsea coming in with a manager that's been there for 2 seasons and winning the league over them, then that's something that they should look at internally. That's all I'm saying about that. But I still can't get the meltdown. And I know I said it. It's PTSD. That's what it is. It's just what happened before. They're so worried about it that they just decide that, you know what, they can't afford this to happen again. Oh, look at me right now. I am so we just draw a game against Chelsea, but I don't think it's such a big deal. I don't think a draw against Chelsea is a bad result. I think it's not the greatest result, but at the same time, you have a point gap. We see, yeah, we see City struggle. We see City struggle with the with having what do you call it, with their game over the weekend. Well, the thing is that they're maybe not as great because then they have to push harder. That when they push up, it exposes them and stuff. Maybe that's the reason. So maybe that's why they don't look so defensively secured. But at the same time, you have to take risk. Like you have to, and that's the only way you can go ahead winning these games. But again, we all said it. Arsenal play somewhat of a low block, so therefore, whenever you have whenever their defense might get tested, it might show a bit of a difference. For the first time on Over the Top, we have guests. Delhi,
Oh, go
yo,
on.
well gone. Where you think what
There, you know.
where you think what the meltdown that happened with Arsenal fans over Sunday result against Chelsea?
What kind of meltdown?
If you watch like a lot of them top YouTubers or some of the stuff online, because that's the most you'll be able to see, is that them a panic over the draw, make it sound like the worst result in the world that them can have a draw to Chelsea, even though
I
Chelsea
don't know why them are panic. Chelsea is very good against the top team. Them regardless, they are very good against the top teams. That's
so
when they turn up.
okay. So my thing is that I believe that it's like because them lose the league to City twice and them lose the league to Liverpool, the fact that
Them nervous.
yes, it's a bit of PTSD. I hit them right now. Like City find a way to win, but let's be honest, City win ain't that pretty. Struggle to get it over the line, then win over the line as well. So
Yeah, leading Leeds 2-love, and let Leeds come back in a game. That don't look solid.
exactly. So if personally, if I was in Arsenal position, I wouldn't be worried. I would just look at the draw against Chelsea and be like, you know what? We get a draw, we get a point, we keep it moving.
Of
On
course,
to the next
of
game.
course. I mean, them play a solid game against Bayern in the midweek. So getting a draw against Chelsea, not the worst result.
Yeah, and that's what I believe too. I don't believe it's a worse result getting a draw against Chelsea, but I do understand where a lot of the fans, like a lot of them, worried because them see them team bottle a 10 point lead. Them see the team
Yeah,
bottle,
that them further. That
and
them further.
and I feel like that's what them afraid of. And if the fans start get scared of it, it's like a sweeping of the dressing room. The dressing room are gonna become similar to that as well, where them are gonna more worried about what's happening off the field rather than just focus on just win them games. Because if them allow
I mean,
go on.
right now, I don't see nothing for them worry about right now because even with the injuries, they are still playing good. You understand?
Yeah. Who have
Them
in
game no drop. I mean, last game, Saliba and Gabriel out, right?
oh yeah. The game against Chelsea. Yes.
Yeah,
But them get a point. The fact of the
yeah.
matter is that you didn't lose. Okay, both of them out, but you get a point. There is
No, them worried because because them play 10 months so long. But I mean, a team can be motivated by losing a player. So
and it's a London derby. A two big team are
yeah,
go at it. So it's gonna be way more compact and we harder to beat. Sometimes when a team goes to 10 man, especially when so much is riding on it, because Chelsea can't afford to lose the game,
yeah.
right? And Arsenal could afford to lose the game because them have the gap. Like they could take a little more risk, but again, as I said, them not have Gabriel, them not have Saliba in this game. And there is no way, shape, or form your backup centre backs are gonna be as good as your first choice centre backs.
Exactly.
It-
Knowing that they don't play on a regular basis.
exactly. So that's the other thing again. So is it a bad result? No. Is it a good result? Yeah. At the same time, you look at it and be like you didn't drop points against a title rival. If Chelsea won't consider themselves a title rival, but If just saying this though, if Arsenal end up losing this to Chelsea, or Chelsea end up winning this league, then it is crazy.
Thing
Um,
with Chelsea,
hmm?
thing with Chelsea, them turn up against the big side, and then next week against the lower team, them game drop. Them on and off. They're
Yeah,
unpredictable.
they're very unpredictable, especially this time of the season. Because
Yeah,
last year, this time, they're very close to Liverpool, challenging for the league as well,
yeah,
and then fall away at the end. So we will see where they are at the end of this season. But
exactly.
Nana's just put in that it's Chelsea's after Louis Skelly. I mean, if Louis Skelly leave Arsenal and go Chelsea, would that be one of the stupidest move in career? Just say, because you just are going to join another roster. We have like a trillion other young
Wing back.
prospect.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait a turn. Just literally wait a turn. You have
He wouldn't get in a Chelsea side because first thing him not that good. Him not good enough to get in a Chelsea side in a that position.
Yeah, and that's the other thing where people need to realize is that Arsenal defenders them look better because them have two sitting in front of them. With two defensive midfielders sitting in front of the defense, every defender look better because they have cover.
Who Arsenal play for Chelsea?
Bayern Munich.
Different Premier League.
Oh, I don't remember what them win.
No, me did I watch one game, you see, and Arteta definitely did have to take off Louis Kelly. Him just look like a normal man. One look man just run past him every ball him get.
Yeah, because Louis Kelly is a child. Them not gonna have the full on consistent week in week out that you would have from a more mature, a bigger player. We have years of experience who go through that already and come back on the other side. So when you have a young player, them are gonna have games where them look completely out of it, and them are gonna have games where them look like them are the best thing. But this is what
Yeah.
you are gonna have that up and down every single game. They want him to play midfield, even worse. If they put
That make even worse.
even
Exactly.
even worse, because again, once Palmer becomes back fully fit, Palmer gonna be in at the 10, which leave what you call it now, Caicedo. Yeah,
Don't even mention Caicedo and Enzo.
yeah, it's gonna be worse.
Mm.
Plus Lavia still when him get back. Yeah,
And yeah, and even Lavia is
just
I go
look at
get game over him.
Madueke. He have to leave. He leave for come at Arsenal. Not for start. For no say we get more game off of the bench. It's one of those where it could be it for Louis Kelly age. He need to go. So if he might leave Arsenal, he have to leave Arsenal for a club where he might go play week in, week out. Only way he might get the experience needed to become the level of player where we needed to be at the top. Is you stay and develop around good players, which is quality players where you have right now in Arsenal, or you make the step down and play at a club where you know say you're gonna play week in, week out, and then you make the move back up again.
Yeah.
But for going back and forth, it honestly don't make any sense. For a player like Louis Kelly to actually leave Arsenal right about now. But yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, we can understand Garnacho leaving United because him no want to stay the manager no want him, and then just need him to go through the door.
Mm.
But for Louis Kelly, I think him need I think if it, this is the case of the people around a young player need to understand say The developmental where them think the player is not where the player actually is. They might have look at the development and thinking, okay, he might get game here in here out, him supposed to play. But again, if you look at the Arsenal squad, who Louis Kelly better than? If him play left back sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, him still not better than I would say him at the third best left back at Arsenal, behind Calafiori, Timber. If even if
Yeah.
Timber play left back, if him going at the midfield, you still have Zubameni Rice, Odegaard, um, Moreno, just to name a
Mm-hmm.
few,
Right. First, mine's gonna get it.
where him have got over just to get into the midfield. My thing is this: is that him at a club right now that is on the verge of winning stuff. Whether this manager able to get it over the line, yes or no, that's yet to be seen. However, just take your time, come through, and you never know. You might end up with a what we like to call a Trent moment. The moment where the person were in front of you good, but then pick up an injury and you just hold down the spot and it become yours. Sometimes you just have to wait. If you see if him start turn 23, 24, and him start realize that there is no even 22 and him realize that there is no pathway in the squad, then you can start look say you maybe have to start look somewhere else. But at this moment, I don't think a player like Louis Kelly is supposed to look for leave a club like Arsenal right now when there is so much to him game for develop.
Yeah, him game need to develop. Him no reach nowhere at all right now.
Yeah. I'm still is young. And
Work in
again,
progress.
exactly. And again, it is one of them when we really have to take a look. Like, okay, Phil Foden might not become he might just 19. Like, sit down. Phil Foden might not be looked at as one of the biggest star in England, but right now Phil Foden look like if him a working with in the City team to become no a out and out starter because he might come off of a bad season. And this is the time where Phil Foden now need to be Mr. Manchester City. And it will happen. But at the end of the day, is that him could have take the route and leave City. But not every young player who leave them actually work out. We look at Jaden Sancho right now. Sancho, where is Sancho? Aston Villa,
Aston Villa reserve.
Aston Villa reserve. Prime example. Bad choices, and just bad choices. Okay, you leave City, but you shouldn't leave Dortmund. And it's all about who the player have around them. And so I believe that Louis Kelly should just relax, stay with him there, and figure out in the next couple of years where am I gonna end up in. And then if him seen a couple of years him not get a game, then him can leave. And at this moment in time, Louis Kelly a play. Him a play week in, week out. Maybe I come off of the bench, maybe I start, but him I get game. If him then I get game, I could have said, okay, then you're not getting the game time, so a time for you leave. But since I have you, because we're not get to touch on a few topics yet, because of busy Friday night. What do you think about the revival of Manchester United and Liverpool? We look like so we're head back in the right direction.
Ah,
Who
just a little.
who would have thought we're both a battle mid table,
Man, but
right? We're both a battle mid table. Try forgetting a champion.
yeah.
Right? Didn't thought that would have had a little bit better version of Ten Hag than that we want to have, but we end up with the same version as Manchester United Ten Hag.
Yeah.
right? Only difference is this one when we win a league, except
Uh-huh.
like a League Cup and a FA Cup.
Uh-huh.
But that's the only difference is that's a way in win a league. But again, the meltdown is needed in our fan base. It is because the mistake the manager make is one that a manager shouldn't be making. You're supposed to make the same mistake over and over again of not playing players in their position. So yeah,
Yeah, why him can't get the best out of $1 million ball of them?
you want to hear why?
Yeah, more year why.
Very simple. So we have a overlapping left back when we have an invert. We have the best center mid a play right back. We have Mo Salah and Cody Gakpo where decide to them not both of them not trap back. Um, then we have McAllister who not 100% fit, but him no want put him on the bench. And then you have the players them want to inform, like the Salahs, the McAllisters that keep on a play week in week out, even though them not inform, and the players them were inform, like the Eketikes, the Chiesas, the Curtis Jones, and whoever else need to play in them rightful position, them keep on a sit on the bench. So therefore, there was no motivation across the arm. Now, mute your mic, your background loud. Yeah, there is no motivation for the players them who they're on the fringes that try to make the team because again, no matter what you put in, the manager not picking you. And that's it. Like Joe Gomez has been fit for the last 2 months, and we keep on to put Sabasaya right back, the best midfielder in the team at right back. Gravenberg is having not a great start to the season, but at the same time, we don't really want to put Endo in. Why? Don't know. Flip that around again, and you have the likes of as soon as you go a goal down, ma pull Konate off of the field. Then expect the next game the bird are gonna put out 100%. If every single game you go a goal down, the manager take you off of the field to play with two centre back, what's the point of you performing the next game? You'll get substituted anyways. So a lot of the problem why we're not getting the best out of the players then is due to the manager, bad man management of other players in the squad. To the point where some of the players them not no look like them a play for him.
Oh, so you feel like same just feel obligated say you have to play some of the players them a week time. No matter what, regardless.
No matter what, regardless. That is where the problem come in. So if you look at it now, we play the game against West Ham. Nothing special. We have a right back, right? We can play right a defender. We can play right back. Not the best centre mid. The best centre mid stay in the center of the field. We pull out the other player where have a bad season, which is Salah. We put Verts in, who is having an okay season, just haven't produced any goal or assist, but he might make the right runs, he might make the right passes, and just not put it on the back of the net. He might have an okay season. Season's not as bad as people make it out to be. Yes, the Jays are not there, but it's not as bad, especially if you're a player where get used to the league. We put him for play up on the right yesterday for drift in at the 10 and also track back. We for some reason in get Cody Gakpo for run back and to pass the ball to Kirkes. Something with Cody Gakpo not do no point in the season is trying to pass the ball to Kirkes when he overlap. All of a sudden, we have a balance. All of a sudden, Isak score. Is it a coincidence? No. You put the right players in the right position, things will happen. Yes, it's against West Ham, but look at it. That's exactly what happened. The right players going to the right position, and that's it. Players not shooting from 20 yards out. The left back not getting exposed for step out, for go deal with the wing, for go deal with the winger, where the overlapping left back on the other side. Now the centre back have to step over to deal with him and leave a huge gap in the middle of the park because again, you press high and then just kick it over your head and there is no recovery because again, you have two players, well, three, because you have the striker, the left wing, the right winger, staying up, not coming back to help out defensively. So we keep conceding. And then you just throw every attacker on and hopefully you can get something out of the game. This is the problem. This is why at some point in the season I'm like, you know what? It better you go because again, you can't go from last season where certain thing, anything people throw at you, you don't make any changes in the game. You just adjust a few players in a few positions, change the game around. This season, you can't do that. Like, what happened? It's like, did somebody steal your book? Right? You did a copy somebody homework? Wagwan. Why you can't get the team to play the way the team is supposed to play? And that's it. It's not surprising, say, how we call it now? Say, this a happen. Salah chase records. I forget about the team. Couple games will lose where you look, and this is everybody. Cody got
Why you say Salah chase records?
because Salah in a some mad position where he must shoot instead of pass the ball. Some mad position.
He been like that always, you know.
Yes, yes.
That's why Imam Mane didn't even fall out, you know.
Yes. The problem is though, and this is the thing where the difference was, and this is the problem we have. The difference last season was Salah passed the ball to we in a certain position and passed the ball to Nunes for miss. But Salah in a better position this season. Sometimes words have an empty goal where if you just roll the ball across, feed Tapini and Salah shoot. Not just Salah, but also Gakpo do the same thing as well. Not just Salah and Gakpo, but also the midfielder do the same thing as well. Where the players them what they need to find, not finding the players. Yesterday we win, but yesterday was not perfect. To the point where at one point, Isak the out right wing when the ball are coming at the box. Is Isak up to speed? Not yet. Because again, you miss a whole preseason and now you're in a club, in a team that the team now play good. On the other hand, we have Eketike who had an amazing start to the season. As soon as Isak get somewhat match fit, Eketike will bench. Let the youth stay on, let the youth play, let the youth score. Tell Isak, say, listen, you need to go work for that number 9 spot there. Yes, we know, so we tell you, say, it are yours, but the brother, I do him thing. Go take it off of him. Allow the players them to go out there and make whatever fight what them need to fight. Forget them jersey. Salah, yes.
You don't feel like
we know. Go on.
You don't feel like them blunder there, so with Isak and etiquette.
No.
In choices.
No. I don't think. Personally, I don't think it's a blunder. And here why I mean I think it's a blunder now. Right? When we have Salah, Mane, and Firmino, we they bring Diego Jota in, right? It wasn't a blunder for bring Jota in. It was that it's a fact that the manager could manage these players. Explain these players down and explain to them. The problem is this, is that when you have a manager that don't play players on merit, then play players because of the name on the back of their shirt and not because of how them are play, you have this problem in the squad.
I mean, you know, feel like remember, you know, them price them high, you know, they took both of them price high, you know. And I can guarantee you, so them promise both of them starting position.
Isak, yes. Eketike, no. The thing is this.
But without a striker, you feel like say if Liverpool did sign Isak first, They would have gone to sign Etiquette, or even Etiquette would have even considered to come.
They what changed everything at the death of Jota. That changed everything. So it was supposed to be Jota and Isak as we're striking force. The thing is this way. This other thing where the main problem is one, you play who they on farm. Two, you drop. It don't matter the name on the back of your shirt. You're not on farm. You go on bench. Your whole bench. That's just it. The fact of the matter is that if Isak come in and Eketike score and Isak knows him outshine Eketike if get in at the team, guess what Isak have to do? Stepping game up. If you come in and don't want to step a game up, you cannot come, you don't deserve to play for your top club. Let's be honest. At one point, United had York up front with Teddy Sheringham on the bench, Solskjaer on the bench, and Andy Cole up front as well. That's four strikers who could have started for any team in the league. But guess what happened? Whenever the players then perform and one player not perform, you hold bench. Because you know why I'm off a whole bench? Due to the fact that you play on merit, not say you're playing for you get a free ride. Not because the name on the back of your shirt, it's because you have to play for merit. You play good, you play. You don't play good, you hold bench. Simple. It's as simple as that. Big news: Salah upon bench this week. The game are gone.
Yeah.
Salah not touch the field again. Is it a thing? Say the reason why we play better is because Salah wasn't on the field. I'm not putting it there, but I will tell you this though: it sent a big message to the squad when them see Salah get dropped, where everybody now realize that okay, we have a chance now because the manager willing to make these changes, willing to drop players who not play well. If you send a message like that to the squad, then the squad now realize that listen, if me not step up my game, I might not make the team. Not to the fact say if my name isn't XYZ, I can't get on the field. Think about it. The players were saved the money, were secured the points at the start of the season for we. The young kid, the 17-year-old we have, Chiesa, right? That come up with last minute winner. Endo, who come on up on the field, come see out the games, amongst others, will come in and play a role. How much game the little kid get? Couple 2-minute performance? How much game Chiesa get this season? After scoring in a multiple games so far this season. How many games him get? And Eketike. As soon as Isak come, Eketike a whole bench. This is
Yeah, I agree with that.
this is not the way you manage a squad. This is the way you get to 6 games without a win. 6 losses in a 12. This is how you get there. You get there because you alienate the squad. So yes, the fact that Joe Gomez come in at the squad because Joe Gomez fit and because Joe Gomez a right back. If you put when the Sabasai at right back, he will play right back, but him no want to play right back because him is a midfielder. So him not go play the game and feel like okay, what happened? Why am I have to get sacrificed to go play right back? You play Curtis Jones a right back, it's the same thing. Why me have to get sacrificed to go play right back when there is a right back on the bench?
Yeah, I mean I like that. I mean I like when player play out of position neither. That's not good for them game.
And it's not good for the squad. Because then that proved to the squad say you're not ready. This is the problem with the manager cause. And is not the 6 game when we lose why me want him to leave. Is the problem him cannot manage the squad. You cannot play if you can't manage a big squad at a big club, you have to leave. It is just what it is. Big club comes with big ego. Big egos need somebody who can manage the egos. Look at the last couple of games. So we lose the most duel in the 6 games in the games that we lose the most duel. We lose all second ball. We run the less on the field, and we lose the most tackle. That I tell you
That's
say
a negative impression.
that tells us says a team when respect the manager. Because if you respect the manager and you put out a performance like that, everybody who put out bad performance is supposed to see the team next season, next game. Or the next day they're supposed to go through some terrible training because they are run less. But what happened? Next week, you're gonna see the same problem. This season, Salah, again, but just I put Salah as an example because again, as a leader, as a legend, maybe because the legends and the leaders always say before, we understand what they're like. This season, as a leader and a legend, you're supposed to step your game up. You're supposed to be and make the correct decision for the team, not for yourself. I get it. You want to score. I get it. It is more important if you have the new players that are coming at the team, scoring, assisting, due to the fact that, guess what, you want to get them confidence up. Their confidence up, meaning say, your game are going to be better. Simple as a leader. The fact say you cause a lot of the problems as well. And the next game you're going to start again. This season, Verts play every single position on the field except right back, left back, and centre back. Maybe goalkeeper. The number 10 who likes play upon the right, like play like right 10. Just look on him in Leverkusen heat map. Run it back. Get the best out of him. And if the best out of him mean Salah upon the bench, put Salah upon the bench. Sorry, Salah come to the end of his career.
As I thought it was Salah too, I think you're worried,
For what?
I, I remember at the start of the season, the Alan and the Salah debate.
No, it wasn't Salah. I did Isak.
Oh, I did Isak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna leave that down. Every day, we say, I'm not gonna leave that. We're gonna go back over that at the end of the season. Because again, we're not afraid. We all right. We get things wrong all the time. I just the way life is. But again, the thing is this too is that after how we played last season, I could not see us playing the same this way this season. Me never expect it to be like this bad this season. I expect say, okay, then a few players are gonna be get integrated in. But me said, if Salah create the same chances him create last season, Isak and anybody who are play front are gonna feed. The problem is Salah not creating the chances. He just want to score for himself. He want about the golden boot again. And it's like, brother, read the room. We buy 2 out and out number 9. Simple the club I tell you, say, your time is up. Make way for the new wave we are coming. And that was just it. Is that in time up and a time for you make way for the new wave coming in. And I think this is the thing. And I think this is where him getting dropped is what everybody has been asking for a while. Just explain to him, say, listen, be the leader. And not just him. I'm not just pointing out Salah alone. Because again, a lot of people are gonna maybe watch back the video and are gonna complain and just pick out Salah alone. This includes Cody Gakpo as well. You can't do what Salah do because you don't reach Salah level yet. You don't do what Salah do for the club yet. So you can't walk around on the field. You ain't that guy. And that is on the manager. The instant you see him walk around on the field, you sub him. 10 minutes in the game, if you tell him to do something and he not do it, take him off. Yes, he might go feel bad, but guess what happened now? No? The rest of the players might go realize, say, yeah, what go on. The manager not running no favoritism in it. If I not pull my weight, then up on the bench me there. Okay, then go pull your weight. And you take him off after 10 minutes, and if the player you put on after 10 minutes go on and do what you need to do, then him play the next game. Because it's all about getting your points across. Because if the players will do what you want them to do, you can't win. So yeah, it is one of those, man. But anyway, this fly like 10 minutes over my schedule time. As I can say, I'm not at home. I'm there on the road. I'm there in the States at the moment. I'm there in Seattle at the moment. So
Oh.
yeah, I'm there on the road, boy. No, they don't kick me out yet. I'm there on the road. Yeah. So yeah, we stream early morning. This it might be earlier than this. I go stream due to the fact say may start earlier while I'm there on the road and stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, people, still on the road for 200 subs. Last time I checked, we're at 126. So still need more subscribers to get all the way up to the 200 before the end of the season. Let's see if we can get over the line. Let's not do an Arsenal and just battle it on the last couple of games of the season. Let's get it to 200. All right, peace and catch you on the other one.